Okay, graphing curves, so girls. Right, okay. So we said in the previous chapter, if there's an x squared term, so an x squared term, so it can be 3x squared, 2x squared, minus x squared, just x squared by itself. So an x squared term means it's a curve. This for your notes copy, those of you who aren't writing. And if it has a positive x squared term, and we'll look at a few examples now in a minute, if it's a positive x squared term, right, it's going to be a smiley face, because you know if you're positive, you're smiling, isn't that right? So if it's an x squared term, it's a U-shaped graph. To me, looks like a smiley face. That's what you wanted? Yeah. Okay, sorry. And if it's a negative x squared, so if you're negative and you're down in the dumps, what are you doing? You're definitely not smiling. Sure not? So if it's a negative x squared term, you've got a sad face. Okay? So that's the shape of the curves when you finish drawing them. So you should know by looking at it, right, what shape you're going to end up with, which is great, because then if you don't get it, you know where you know which point is wrong. Do you know what I mean? So examples. If I said draw the function f of x is equal to x squared minus 3x plus 7. What shape would that be? There's an x squared term, so you know it's either happy or sad, yeah? Is that positive or negative, that x squared term? Has it a plus in front of it or a negative in front of it? It's positive, so what are you doing? You're smiling. Okay, so when you draw that curve, it'll be a smile, right? Okay, if I was to draw this curve, minus 3x squared plus 2x minus 5. What's the story with that one, girls? If I was to draw that, there's an x squared term, so it's a curve. It's negative, so you're sad face. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like when you're finished. Right, I'll just do one more. F of x equals 3x minus 2x squared. Tell me about that. Curve. X squared term. Don't mind the x term. You're just looking at the x squared term. So is the x squared term positive or negative? Negative. So what's the story if it's negative? It's going to end up with a sad face. Okay? So now we're going to do an example for real, and I'm going to show you how to do it on the calculator again. Okay? Sorry, is that down? Can I? Okay, sorry, you said it's not down, I still moved it. Sorry. Are we good? Can I take it away? Right, example. Right, and guess what? We're going to do it on the calculator again. So, example. Graph the function, graph f of x is equal to minus x squared plus 3x plus 4 in the domain and remember domain is the inputs, all the inputs. So minus 2 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 5. Okay? So before I start, I look at that and I say, what am I going to end up with? There's an x squared term, so it's definitely going to be a happy or sad face. It's going to be a happy or sad? Sad. Why? because it's a negative x squared term, okay? So you know before you start, you should end up with something that looks like that, okay? It's handy to know what you're going to end up with, right? Okay? So then what are my points going to be? I'm going to have minus 2 something, aren't I? I'm going to have minus 1 something. I'm going to have 0 something, 1 something, 2 something, and then 3 something, 4 something, and 5 something. Agreed? Yeah. Does everyone see where I got that? Where I got the first half of all the points? Yeah. Right, okay. Calculators. Okay, so, yes. It's everything from minus 2 up to 5. So it's minus 2, count up from minus 2 up to 5. So minus 2, minus 1, no, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And they're my points. Are we okay? Right, calculator. Can I take that away for a minute? Right, okay. Calculator job. Okay, so I'll turn on the light because it's easier to see the calculator with the light on. Is that okay? Right, okay, so you turn it on. Right, mode and number 3 again. Okay, are we all okay with that bit? Now, right, okay, so I want to put in minus x squared. So that's a minus. Then you have to put in the x, which is over the close bracket. Now the squared, girls, is this little x squared button. See the x squared button there? That's how you get the squared on it. Do you see it? Is that right? So you press that. Are we okay? And then we're going minus 3x, or sorry, plus 3x. So plus 3. Then we put the x in again, and plus 4. Is that okay? Everyone okay with getting in the squared and the x's and whatever? Okay, so when you get in, you press enter equals. Right? Okay? G of x, just bypass that. You don't need that at all. Right? Okay? Then your start is minus 2, isn't it? So you want to put minus 2 and then enter. And your end is 5 and enter, and it's step 1, so you just enter. Is that okay? And all your points come up. Right? So read them out there. Will someone call them out to me? Minus 2. Minus 2, minus 6. Did I write it in wrong?
Yeah, minus 2, minus 6.
Minus 2, minus 6.
Yeah.
Minus 1.
0.
0. 0. 4. 1. 6. 2. 6. 3. 4. 4. 0 and 5 minus 6. Right, if you didn't get those points, will you put them in, put it in again? Right, okay, is that alright? Because you obviously typed something in wrong. Right, okay, so I'll turn off the light and I'll minimize a small bit. Okay, and then I will draw my graph. Okay, so here's my points here. Okay, so I'll just yeah, okay, so anyone who got the wrong points didn't put a minus x squared probably. Okay, so I'm drawing my x and y axis. Okay, so my x's are my across numbers, so I'm going from minus 2. My first number is minus 2 over to 5. So I have to go back to minus 2. And I have to go up to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is that okay? And then my second numbers. So I have to go, my lowest second number is minus 6. My biggest second number is 4. Okay? So I have to go up to 4. 1, 2, I'm up 2 boxes. 3, 4. And as I say, you have to be accurate. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. Is that okay? So then we draw. The first one is minus 2 minus 6. So that's across to minus 2 down to minus 6. Now the next one is minus 1 0. So that's across to minus 1 up 0. 0 4 is across 0 up to 4. Sorry, the highest number is actually 6, wasn't it? Sorry, I should have went up to 6. The next one is 1 6. So that's across 1 and up to 6. Next one is 2 6. Then I have 3 4 4 0 5 minus 6. So 3 4 4 0 and 5 minus 6. Everyone see all my points? Right. Now, just be careful, girls. See the way that these ones are straight across. So if I was to draw it, I could draw it like that, right? Or when I was drawing it, I could draw it like this. Which one will I do? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 2. Right? Okay, so it's a curve, so you want to make it lovely and curvy. So curves don't have corners, so don't do that. You know the way when you come up to here, you could go straight across. Now, you know the way I said you had to draw your ruler, your line with a ruler? You have to draw your curve freehand, okay? Because if you draw it with a ruler, it won't be curvy, sure it won't? Right, so you have to draw your curve freehand. So up you go. And as I say, when you get up to here, curve it and come down. Right, okay. That's even a little bit too pointy. I should have made it a little curvier. Is that alright? Okay, sad face. Do you all see it? Sad face? Okay, so as I say, don't go straight across up at the top, make it curvy. Because you're drawing a curve, so it should be curvy. Is that alright? Okay, questions? Problems? Think you'll be able to manage them? Yeah, I think you will too. Right, so we're going to do, I'm going to give you 3 of them to do. So page 531, girls. Numbers 2, 3 and 4.